Hello everyone, welcome back to the next series here, talking with Dele Ogun, author of A Fatherless People. He gave us already some very interesting insights into the Nigerian culture. Now I would definitely like to understand more about competition. Right? Earlier you said also a very interesting thing. Many people in Nigeria are competitive. I think it was you who told me once that there is this generation of people at the moment in Nigeria. They grew up with a competitive mindset.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
I think it is nature, that it comes natural to us.
Yeah.
We like to shine. Mm-hmm. And once you have a people who like to be admired and to shine, the desire for being the best, you can now see how the competitive thing is coming in there.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be on that stage. You want to be in the limelight. You know, you want to be seen.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Nigerians like to dance with the lights on.
Yeah.
Some cultures, they like the lights dim before they're a bit shy to come out. We're not shy.
Yeah. More outgoing.
We are outgoing. We want to be seen. We want to, and so the crossover from that to competition is a natural step. So the young ones want to be the best. They want to be admired.
Yeah.
They want to say, I'm known for this, I'm up there. When it comes to them, check me out, look me up.
Yeah.
We're not used to English culture, less so.
Yeah.
Less so. To say, all right, we're content, we just want to do this, and, you know, easy life, etc. Nigerians don't want an easy life.
No.
They want a fulfilled life.
Yeah.
They want to max.
Yeah.
They really want to max.
Yeah.
And so you can't overwork them. You can't.
The question that arises from that is actually, you know, in the UK, Germany, France, and all these kind of countries, US, of course, there are sharing economy business models, car sharing, etc., all that kind of stuff. I don't see that a lot actually here with the younger people in Nigeria, that they share information or also opportunities with each other. Is that something that comes from this competitive mindset? Could we say, is it a good or a bad thing?
I think the society has changed a little in over recent years. In the early stages, when after my course at the English bar and I came back to the Nigerian bar in 1986, you used to be able to, you'd be in a taxi, and the taxis were shared. Everybody heading in the same direction. You jump in. You used to see Nigerians who are driving along, and somebody hasn't got a car, but I've got free seats in my car. Hey, jump in. Where are you going? Everybody just rides together. And you'd be again in a public space, and you wouldn't eat the thing by yourself. You would offer it to others around you. That was the true Nigerians. What has happened? As the political class disappointed and the society began to be more despairing, and the bad elements started rising to the top, pushing the good values back, and there was a level of personal insecurity. People became insecure, and with that insecurity, the sharing culture started to wind back. People didn't want to share taxis any longer, because I don't know if the guy who's sharing a taxi with me is in league with the driver and they're going to kidnap me. That never used to be. People were not going to take the ride any longer because the guy offered me the ride. Who knows what he's going to do to me? You know, it could be a ritualist or an occultist or something. So I ain't taken a ride from anybody. We became almost European in a way. It's strange, where in the sense that people don't accept rides from strangers. Only the crazy hitchhikers are going to take a ride because which loon is giving you a ride out there.
Yeah.
We never had that insecurity.
Okay.
It was really open house, free and sharing.
Yeah.
People took each other into confidence, and that then translates in the business sector, where again, because of the insecurity, not just now physical but financial insecurity.
Yeah.
The idea that you got, you want to hold it.
Yeah.
Because somebody may grab it and run off with it.
Yeah.
I say in Nigeria, copyright means right to copy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's a way to put it.
That's a good idea, right? Okay, good. And they were open right next door to you.
Yeah.
And so people guard guarding their personal security and information security and the commercial security much more closely.
Yeah.
So that's a product of recent times as the society becomes a bit, they can't see the future clearly. When we could see the future clearly, you could relax. Those are the true Nigerians, as we were. As the future became clouded with all the coups and the counter coups, etc., and job opportunities disappearing, etc., it became, that survival instinct when, human beings in the West, you get a situation where a disaster, I've got to look after my own and my kids, I've got to keep hold of what I got. Whereas the natural instinct is to say, help your fellow man. And there has been that transition amongst Nigerians.
Do you think that this movement in the society with the younger people, millennials, that's going on at the moment? Everyone is an entrepreneur. Everyone is doing something. Either it's because they truly believe in it. So do they really truly believe in it? Or is it just because they have to do something to survive, basically? Is it a revolution?
It's a combination of survival and true belief. Because Nigerians are naturally, especially young ones, are naturally competitive. They are watching the TV images, film images from the outside world. And again, because our local content is not massive relative to our population numbers and the size of the country. These young men and women are watching Premier League football and they're seeing the infrastructure, they're seeing the lifestyles abroad, and that's their goal, that's their target. And so there's an element of the natural instinct of human beings to improve themselves and to better themselves and to compete. So that we're naturally competitive. The other side of it is that as they meet the frustrations, so that their dreams are burst and they hit a brick wall where the jobs that they really want to be, the guy he says, hey, I can design cars, I can build engines. And he's saying that the infrastructure here does not support that. The guy who says, well, I can manufacture tables and chairs, etc. We're getting those through to an extent, but I could do something much bigger than that. When they hit the brick wall, they bounce off and now have to go into the default mode of what do I have to do to survive? What can I turn over quickly? Where's the money to be made?
Regarding what you said earlier, that maybe there is the need for a political father, and maybe he is doing things not how the majority of the people would like to have it in that way. Would you say that this upcoming, this thriving startup ecosystem, and it's big already and growing every day, is it some kind? Can we say it's a revolution?
I think.
Do they like demonstrate and protest in their own way by doing their own stuff against?
Well, yes. The state has almost become irrelevant. And that is a revolution. Once the state gets to the point that it's an irrelevance in terms of the livelihood and the aspirations of the vast majority of its people, to say, we're not looking to you any longer.
Yeah.
You know, you politicians are there, but we think you're not there for us. The state is there, and the apparatus of the state is not there for us. We're going to do our own thing. And that is where we are. That is a revolution.
Yeah.
Because there's a complete change of mindsets.
Yeah.
To say we have no confidence whatsoever
Yeah.
in that system. We're going to get on with what we have to get on with.
Yeah.
And so that's where people are now, young Nigerians are innovating. They're getting into software development. They're dialing into courses online any which way they can, tapping into the knowledge base that's now available out there, downloading it as fast as they can in order to skill themselves up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of self-education going on, self-training, because organized training is not there.
Which is also an opportunity for everyone. The people are in need of that.
The hunger for education in this country is insatiable.
Yeah.
Because the education system has so failed them, the formal state-run education system has so failed them, they know they have to go direct. And so anyone who can bring those educational materials to them, they have a guaranteed customer base.
Yeah.
Guaranteed customer base. Nigerians can't get enough of know-how and show-how.
And I mean, I heard from so many people that especially developers in Nigeria are good, and not only in Nigeria, there is a need for more developers. Everywhere around the world, countries are bringing more Nigerian developers in to work there, work for their local companies.
Absolutely.
All kind of other bigger companies like Google, Microsoft, and so on. They're hiring Nigerian developers.
Yeah, because you see the educational capability, the natural intellect of Nigerians is strong.
Yeah.
When you look at Nigerians abroad, you will find them at the highest levels.
Yeah.
If you find a black guy or black woman at a very high level in an establishment in Europe, 9 out of 10 times they're Nigerian. So the brain power is there, and that's why when foreign companies bring training and train up software developers in Nigeria, they are getting world-class material at really, really competitive value and prices.
Yeah. What I see in the startup ecosystem is that people are craving for this input, for a future. It's hope. It's at the end of the day, we're talking about hope, giving them hope and opportunities. When you give them this opportunity, they can make something out of it.
That is so true. These are not parasites.
Yeah.
These are people. You can use the analogy of the cave. If you're in a cave and you've been there for so long, and then you see the light, you're running towards that thing. You're drawn towards it, and that's the passion that comes through. That sort of virgin experience where, wow, now cells have been activated because the enabling environment is there. I'm being trained. When you speak of Nigerians and particularly the young ones, they are like a spring that's been sort of caught for so long, and then the spring
you
release it, and that's the energy that comes through, the enthusiasm.
This is what I see.
This is the enthusiasm.
This is what I see and believe that there is also the need for more, more releasing the springs.
That's as I said, the potential, that dirty word that is said, because it's dirty because we have not turned it into performance, is beyond description. Beyond description.
Okay, so at the end, there's not much more to say from my side. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to talk about what investors need to understand about the startup ecosystem, how big it really is. We're going to talk about bureaucracy and where does that come from actually. This is what I'm going to talk about with Dele Ogun in the next video. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.